The Gasparilla Children's Parade is always a fun event, and today attorney Dennis Hernandez joins me with an invitation for special needs children to join him and his son on their pirate ship float in the parade. Welcome to the show, Dennis. How are you?
Good, I'm doing great.
Excited that you are here, and perhaps you recognize him from some of the commercials that are out there as a personal injury attorney.
Correct.
But I'm excited to get to know you a little bit more because you're helping the community, and so I think first and foremost, share with us your story. Share with us why you wanted to have a float that was special in this year's parade.
Sure. Well, my youngest son, I have 3 children. They're 13, 12, and 10. My youngest son, who's 10, he has Down syndrome. So we always go to the parade from Tampa. So I've taken them every year, but we're usually in a tent. So I saw that there were a lot of special needs children who were observing the parade, and I thought it'd be nice to be able to provide a float and for people to have, children to have that experience during the parade.
So the float now is getting ready for its second time in the parade.
Yep.
What was the reaction? What did your son think when he was like, okay, Dad's getting us in the parade? What was his take?
Oh, he loved it. He thinks he's a real pirate in his mind. So he's always loved the parade, getting the beads, and now he's throwing the beads. So.
And getting ready to take off, if you will, because Gasparilla is going to be here before we know it. Yep. What do you want people out there to know? Because I know your float is welcoming other special needs kids to be aboard.
Correct. So the float holds 30 total people. I have 10 staff members that will be on board to assist in the supervision of the children. So that leaves us with 20 slots for special needs children. And so we're really trying to find children between the ages of 5 and 15 who can get on and off the float and who can be without their parents for that 3-hour period of time. The parents can bring the children to our start point, which we'll tell them when they call the office, and then they can pick them up at the end. We'll have a drop-off point where they can pick up their children. But I'm really trying to limit the 20 slots to children only, because if a parent comes or one of their siblings or something like that, that eliminates a slot for a child that could participate and enjoy the parade as a participant.
And you want as many children on that float as possible.
Right. This is about the children, correct.
Giving them the opportunity to be what's part of a Tampa tradition, because you're born and raised in Tampa, so you know Gasparilla and know everything that it's about.
Right.
And obviously wanting to give back this year. And I know your float, you say, was given to you as well. And so talk a little bit about the float and how we can find you. What are we looking for when we watch the Children's Parade this year?
Well, it wasn't given to us. I rent the float. It used to be Tico's float, so it was really well constructed, and they bought a new one, so I took over that float for the last 2 years. And we intend on adding another float next year if the turnout's big enough. And so they'll see this float in the parade, and my banner will be on there. We're starting a Down Syndrome Foundation this year, the Dennis Hernandez Down Syndrome Foundation. It's named after my son, the youngest one, who we've named as Dennis, and he has the Down syndrome. So we'll be doing things like raising money for their medical treatment for people that can't afford it, and also providing some fun activities like the pirate ship on an ongoing basis. And
talking about the pirate ship, who do you think has more fun? Dad up there on the pirate ship, or the youngsters that you around at least?
The kids go crazy.
Yeah.
They really were fun. Even the nonverbal children, you could just tell from their whole reaction, they're just ecstatic about the experience. Of course, the children have to be able to not be upset about loud noises, because there is cannon fire by other ships. We don't have it on our ship, but on other ships, and also loud music and things like that. But they had a great time.
Well, it's all things to think about. And again, you're still have spots on your ship. So if people are interested and think that their child might be the perfect fit.
Right. Just call the office.
Okay.
It's 813-250-0000. And I have people in there that are taking the information down, and then we'll be picking randomly from a hat for the children that qualify to be able to ride with us on the boat this year.
Good stuff. Well, enjoy yourself, Dennis. Our best to young Dennis as well. There's the information on your screen.
Thank you.
Happy Gasparilla.
Thank you so much.